Do you think the chosen ones possess unique superpowers? Can our minds perform paranormal feats? Are the chosen capable of enhancing their psychic abilities? Psychic powers encompass skills such as connecting with other dimensions, accomplishing feats that science cannot explain, or even foreseeing events that have yet to happen. Essentially, any physical, spiritual, or mental capability falls under the umbrella of psychic powers. However, it's crucial to exercise caution with these abilities, as they involve the forces of the universe, which can be perilous if misused. So what psychic superpowers can the chosen ones awaken? And how can this occur? If you firmly believe in these concepts, you might find today's video engaging. God's chosen ones, 4 rare superpowers that only a few develop. Welcome to the Grateful to God channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, like the video, and enable notifications to stay updated on the latest content. Now let's delve into the 4 most captivating psychic superpowers among the chosen ones, with the last one being the rarest of all. First, do you sense that you possess the ability to connect with higher spiritual dimensions? Let's examine a gift that many chosen individuals claim to have: mediumship. Some people are naturally born with this ability, effortlessly perceiving and utilizing their gift. Others may recognize their abilities but struggle to develop them, sometimes only emerging in later stages of life. Regardless of when it appears, the signs of mediumship can be unsettling and even frightening for those unfamiliar with the topic. This psychic power enables us to sense and bridge the gap between the physical world we inhabit and the spiritual realm. It's essential to understand that spiritual influences can affect our physical and mental well-being, so seeking guidance from someone knowledgeable is crucial. For the chosen ones, mediumship transcends mere ability. It represents a divine calling that connects the earthly and spiritual realms, fostering deeper, more meaningful communication that surpasses ordinary human limits. For those chosen, mediumship serves not only as a means to communicate with spirits or entities from other dimensions, but also as a powerful tool for transformation and healing. They can receive divine messages, spiritual guidance, and even premonitions that are vital for the progress and well-being of individuals and communities. This ability carries significant responsibility, requiring the chosen medium to embody integrity, ethics, and a heart dedicated to selfless service. Additionally, mediumship in the chosen often comes with an extraordinary sensitivity to the energies around them, allowing them to perceive not only hidden intentions but also the unspoken needs of souls seeking assistance. This power promotes a deeper healing process, identifying and addressing spiritual and emotional blockages, fostering liberation and inner peace for those touched by their grace. All chosen ones are sensitive to the influences of spirits, but it's up to each individual to decide which type of disembodied entity they share their mental space with. An aggressive person may be susceptible to violent suggestions from a rebellious spirit. We align ourselves with the thoughts we nurture. Mediumship is a sacred phenomenon that should be approached with care and respect. The term sacred implies something that is inviolable and should not be accessed lightly, in stark contrast to the profane, which lacks such spiritual protections. Thus, mediumship demands special attention, much like how one would treat fragile objects. This reverence and caution are vital for all chosen individuals, particularly for those who may not yet comprehend the spiritual influences they receive. Such diligence prevents unwanted manipulation by lower spirits and helps maintain the purity and integrity of the chosen one's spiritual mission. Now let's imagine a scenario where one of the chosen walks through a place filled with negative energies. If a chosen one unknowingly connects with the spirits present in a particular environment, they might find themselves feeling withdrawn or even depressed without understanding the reason. Now, imagine a gathering of chosen individuals coming together to discuss a noble mission of goodwill, only for misunderstandings and discord to arise among them. In both instances, there is an interplay of thoughts from both the living and the spirit world. Therefore, because mediumship is a sacred and inviolable tool, it requires that each chosen individual takes great care of their own mental space and the vulnerabilities it may expose. Such diligence is vital for preserving the purity of their mission and the effectiveness of their spiritual endeavors. Among the chosen, the ability to perceive and interact with spiritual energies is not confined to any particular religion or belief system. It transcends creeds, ethnicities, geographical locations, and social circumstances. This ability manifests as a form of perception that generates a magnetic attraction, akin to a magnet that captures the auric fields of both living and deceased individuals, as well as objects and environments, whether physical or spiritual. The chosen serve as bridges between the physical and spiritual realms, experiencing phenomena that, while acknowledged and studied in esoteric circles, often remain unrecognized by conventional science. This unique position allows them to navigate and mediate the complexities of both the material and spiritual worlds, using their abilities for the greater good and the evolution of their own souls and their communities. How can one tell if mediumship is manifesting? There are several clear indicators. One is the sensation of invisible touches. Many chosen individuals report feeling touches even when no one else is present, a subtle communication from spirits seeking interaction. Another sign is the intuitive ability to detect falsehoods. Mediums often sense when something isn't true, perceiving inconsistencies without any logical reasoning, almost as if they are tuning into the spiritual essence of the person speaking. Additionally, it's common for mediums to hear voices calling out to them, particularly those who have yet to recognize or balance their gifts. This superpower, therefore, presents the chosen ones with numerous challenges, but it also brings immense rewards. Through their special connection to the divine, they can bring light to darkness, offer hope in despair, and guide lost souls back to a path of redemption and higher love. Ultimately, the mediumship of the chosen serves as a living testament to the power of spirit over matter, the eternal over the transient. Next, have you ever heard of psychometry? Did you know that clothing and other objects carry energy? This faculty was studied in the 19th century, and the term was coined in 1849 by the American physician Joseph R. Buchanan, who conducted a series of experiments with sleepwalking patients over many years. It is discussed in various works of spiritist doctrine and is recognized by science, often used in police investigations and archaeological research. Psychometry is a remarkable gift bestowed upon the chosen ones, enabling them to access memories and sensations imprinted on objects or individuals simply through touch. This mediumistic sensitivity allows them to connect with objects, people, or places linked to past, present, and even future events, tuning in so accurately that they can describe them in detail. When a chosen individual touches an object or person, they can visualize associated memories, unraveling hidden stories, or even locating missing persons and solving mysteries. The chosen one holds the object, closes their eyes, and begins to carefully explore its texture and composition, connecting with the energies that surround it, be they thoughts, emotions, or visions. This ability is not merely a talent but a powerful tool that demands intense study and focus to master. There are guidebooks and sacred texts available to assist the chosen ones in perfecting this ability, transforming it into a conduit between the visible and the invisible, the material and the spiritual. Have you ever thought that assisting the police with paranormal abilities could be a form of charity from the chosen ones? Arthur Conan Doyle, a visionary British author, predicted that in the future, police officers could benefit from the help of mediums in solving crimes. This vision has come to fruition, as evidenced by shows featuring mediums and psychic investigators, which highlight the interaction between the paranormal and criminal investigations. Among the chosen, there are individuals who have collaborated with major agencies, including the FBI and CIA. Notable mediums like Sally Heidingsfelder, Norrin Rainier, and Alison Dubois have played significant roles in this domain, assisting in the resolution of hundreds of cases. These collaborations not only help solve crimes, but also expand our understanding of spiritual realities. Psychometry is prominently featured in Hollywood films today, but due to a lack of understanding, many dismiss it as fiction. For instance, in the movie Star Wars: The Force Awakens, there's a scene that perfectly illustrates the phenomenon of psychometry. In this moment, the character Rey is taken to a hidden location where a chest contains the lightsaber of Jedi Luke Skywalker. Upon touching the object, she instantly experiences vivid visions of moments from its previous owner's life. These narratives, depicted in films and stories, help demystify psychic abilities, presenting them as a natural talent rather than a source of stigma related to illness or deception. For the chosen ones, using their abilities to support justice is a form of charity, illuminating and resolving the mysteries of the physical world through their profound spiritual connections. Now let's explore the third superpower, clairvoyance. This heavenly ability is frequently reported among the chosen, representing the capacity to access information about people, objects, places, or events in a transcendental manner. This gift encompasses telepathic visual perception, enabling the chosen to foresee future occurrences or visualize auras and spirit guides. Many believe that all chosen individuals are born with clairvoyant potential, but this ability is often suppressed by the influences of the physical world as we grow, resulting in only a few chosen ones fully developing it. This divine manifestation transcends ordinary sensory perception, allowing them to see beyond physical and temporal boundaries. Clairvoyance is one of the most striking traits of the chosen, as it enables them to perceive events, energies, and spiritual presences that remain unseen by most. Chosen individuals with clairvoyance can access visions of possible futures, gain deep insights into karmic and spiritual relationships, and understand the divine purpose of individuals and situations. This gift serves not only as a predictive tool, but also as a powerful means of healing and guidance. Through clairvoyance, chosen ones can identify energetic blockages in people or locations, discern the roots of emotional or physical imbalances, and offer profound spiritual solutions. Additionally, clairvoyance plays a vital role in leading and guiding communities. They can perceive connections between seemingly unrelated events and warn of forthcoming spiritual or material challenges, preparing individuals to face them in alignment with higher forces. The primary difference between clairvoyance and clairaudience lies in the extent of the chosen one's extrasensory perception. In the astral realm, clairvoyance offers a broad vision with intricate details and deeper connections, while clairaudience provides only a fleeting glimpse, which often is not under the person's control and necessitates extensive training and focus. Clairvoyance arises through the spiritual realm and is innate to the chosen, rooted in past lives. In essence, clairvoyant chosen ones possess knowledge that does not originate from them, but comes from previous existences and the spirits they connect with, frequently through dreams. In other words, clairvoyance exists within the collective unconscious and can be developed and refined. However, it is not a quick journey. Rather, it demands dedication, time, and commitment. One effective method to awaken clairvoyance is through meditation. This practice significantly enhances harmony, intuition, accuracy, and balance, essential attributes for mediumistic abilities. It's crucial to understand that only through diligent practice will you learn to see beyond the distorted perceptions of the physical realm, allowing for a clearer observation of spiritual occurrences. Find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted, and do some stretching to promote better energy circulation. Remain relaxed. Select a scene to focus on, whether it's a beautiful painting, a piece of art, or an object that holds sentimental value. Anything that evokes positive feelings, tranquility, and inspires your vision. Concentrate on this object for a while until you feel aligned with your inner self. Then, close your eyes and meditate on it, mentally recalling every detail you can remember. Afterward, open your eyes and examine the object again, looking for important details you may have overlooked while your eyes were closed. This technique is excellent for developing clairvoyance as it stimulates the third eye, which is one of the primary mechanisms of clairvoyance. The pineal gland, located at the center of our brain, is referred to as the third eye, a gateway to perceptions beyond the physical realm. Despite some debate about its function, many consider it crucial for spiritual awakening, acting as a portal to dimensions that transcend our typical understanding. For the chosen ones, it is possible to activate clairvoyance and awaken the third eye through practices that enhance spiritual connection, such as broadening perception and energizing the chakras. This transforms the pineal gland into an antenna capable of receiving information from other spiritual realms. The third eye chakra, or frontal chakra, is essential for enhancing your ability to perceive and assimilate spiritual insights. A simple exercise exists for moving the energy of this chakra to stimulate it. As in the previous exercise, find a quiet space, stretch, and enter a state of relaxation and peace. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and visualize a bright spot on your forehead between your eyebrows, where your third eye is located. Focus on this light for a while. Regularly practicing this technique is one of the best methods to develop clairvoyance. Initially, you can spend 3 to 5 minutes concentrating on the bright spot on your forehead. Gradually increase this time to 7 to 10 minutes or more. Over time, you may begin to feel a slight pulsation in the area, indicating that you're progressing well. The final psychic superpower we will discuss in this video is psychokinesis. This ability is often depicted in films and refers to the capacity to move objects solely through the power of the mind. It's a common theme in fictional movies, where characters use mental abilities to manipulate matter. From this phenomenon, we can observe psychic photography, metal bending, and the movement of various objects, like doors opening or lights flashing. In short, there are many possibilities. Anyone with strong mediumistic abilities and a willingness to learn can harness this gift. While some skeptics argue that psychokinesis does not exist, there are numerous interpretations and different aspects to this topic, particularly because psychokinesis has received far less research attention than telepathy and clairvoyance. The term psychokinesis was first coined in 1914 by American author Henry Holt and was popularized by American parapsychologists, some of whom claim to be able to move objects using only mental power. However, many of these claims have been disproven as fraudulent. It's essential to recognize that throughout history, there have been many individuals who falsely asserted they possessed psychic abilities, only to be debunked later. Nonetheless, this does not negate the genuine existence of these abilities among the chosen ones. Psychic gifts are real and have been demonstrated through countless phenomena that remain partially unexplained by conventional science. These powers are true expressions of their deep spiritual connections and serve as tools to fulfill their divine purposes on Earth. Have you ever experienced the ability to move something with your mind? On a particularly stressful day, have you ever caused an old light bulb to burn out or affected a relatively new shower? Lastly, telepathy is an ability deeply rooted in the spiritual essence of those willing to cultivate it, enabling them to communicate thoughts and feelings. And information can be exchanged directly from one mind to another without the need for words or gestures. This creates instantaneous communication between two or more people, enabling one to comprehend the language of another's thoughts. In this manner, spirits transmit their thoughts to others with the intention of establishing contact and exerting influence. This mode of communication transcends linguistic and physical barriers, acting as a powerful link that enhances connection and mutual understanding. For the chosen ones, mental health is not merely about individual well-being. It is a vital aspect of their spiritual growth and effectiveness. Every thought a chosen one has emits an energetic vibration that resonates with similar frequencies throughout the universe. This resonance can attract both positive and negative energies, depending on the nature of the thoughts. Numerous spiritual beings, whether living or not, utilize the occult transmission of thought to provide suggestions and exert influences that can shape an individual's spiritual journey. These beings may include spirit guides who aim to assist in the evolution and protection of the chosen ones or entities, harboring grudges from past lives that seek to interfere and cause harm. The impact of these spiritual influences is directly tied to the energetic quality of a person's thoughts. Positive and pure thoughts tend to connect with similar energies, drawing in protection and positive guidance. Conversely, negative or troubled thoughts can open the door to harmful influences that hinder or slow spiritual progress. An example of this is when we think about contacting a friend we haven't spoken to in a while, and that friend calls us on the same day. In essence, our vibration influences the disposition of another person who is open to connecting with us. However, this influence is not always positive. Negative thoughts can also be transmitted and received, resulting in an imbalance for both the sender and the recipient. The practice of prayer holds great significance among the chosen ones, serving as a daily source of countless blessings and guidance. Through prayer, the chosen elevate their thoughts and intentions, cultivating feelings of love, compassion, and patience. This act purifies the mind and attracts positive energies, facilitating a deeper connection with the divine forces that guide and protect. Through prayer, the chosen reinforce their beliefs and renew their commitment to the spiritual path, fostering a positive influence on their thoughts and decisions and steering them away from negative attitudes. The power of prayer is immense, acting as a shield against the negative energies that attempt to divert the chosen from their divine purpose. Therefore, it is crucial that sincere and consistent prayer be a regular practice in the lives of the chosen, serving as a vital tool for their protection and guidance on the path to liberation and spiritual elevation. Among the chosen, The attunement of thoughts is an advanced form of spiritual connection that occurs when two individuals are in complete harmony and understanding, sharing similar mental vibrations that reflect their emotions, desires, and spiritual values. This ability to connect from a distance is often harnessed by the chosen, who use it to strengthen bonds, provide support, and communicate on a deeply intuitive level. To establish this telepathic connection, the intention behind the transmission of thoughts is essential. When the desire is positive and aimed at mutual well-being, the likelihood of a successful connection significantly increases, provided that the recipient is receptive and on a compatible vibrational frequency. Conversely, attempts to influence another negatively through thought tend to fail unless the recipient is open to such influences, either consciously or due to spiritual vulnerability. Thus, the attunement of thoughts among the chosen only occurs with mutual agreement and a clear openness to this nonverbal form of communication, underscoring the importance of pure intentions and consent in their spiritual interactions. So, my friends, it's important to remember that not all chosen ones can be categorized as mediums, as there are various degrees of mediumship present. Some individuals have more pronounced mediumistic faculties than others. The existence of these abilities stems from an excess production of vital energy. Initially, this energy is directed toward the physical development of the body. Only when it becomes excessive does it expand into the mental realm, thereby promoting significant mediumship that aims to release this built-up energy. Mediumship in children is particularly sensitive since their growth process is both active and intense, resulting in a high energy flow. It is common to find reports of children who are sensitive, intuitive, clairvoyant, and who even claim to have communicated with spiritual entities. However, imposing unnatural mediumship on children at such a young age can be profoundly traumatic and damaging, as they may lack the maturity required to process the information and the scope of the experiences. Among the chosen who have yet to fully develop their spiritual capacities, it is common to witness emotional outbursts and disproportionate reactions to everyday situations. Episodes of anger, deep sadness, and intense feelings of antagonism are some psychic manifestations that arise from repressing these innate abilities. Additionally, physical side effects may occur from the buildup of energy in various chakras, stemming from the lack of development of spiritual capabilities. Abilities that should be utilized for good can become trapped, leading individuals to carry an excess of energetic charge. This makes them vulnerable to negative stimuli and obsessions that seek to forcibly release and utilize this accumulated energy in an uncontrolled manner. Therefore, it is crucial for the chosen during their spiritual awakening process to seek guidance and practice techniques that allow for the safe and effective development of their abilities, transforming them into tools for healing and positivity for themselves and others. You may have overlooked your superpowers until now due to fear, hesitation, or some form of blockage. But the truth is that you have consciously chosen not to utilize this spiritual tool. Now, if you wish to harness these powers, you must exercise your free will and consciously set out to embrace your gifts. Did you already know about all these superpowers? As a chosen one, do you know someone who has mastered these transcendental abilities? Experts suggest that all these powers can be cultivated through concentration, meditation, and extensive study. Are you ready to attempt mastering any of these abilities? That's all for today, but I'll see you in the next video. Until then, my friends.